5, 4, 3, 2.
Crank it, Jerry.
Welcome to Into the Wild, the official podcast of the Washington Wild Pigs.
What do you hear? What do you say?
It's the best sports podcast in the world. Wait, is that true?
If you're committed enough, you can make any story. I once convinced a woman that I was Kevin Costner, and it worked because I believed it.
Now, here's your host, Kyle Dawson.
Did you get the popcorn?
I promise I'm still here. We head to our Wild Things Baseball Network post-game show, and tonight, confirmed, our Into the Wild podcast highlights on the Wild Things Baseball Network. Kyle Dawson back with you one final time for the evening from Wintrust Field in Schaumburg, Illinois. The final score, Washington 7 and Schaumburg 6. The Wild Things take the middle game and take the series here on the road with a chance to return the favor with a sweep on the road tomorrow. And now Washington 22-9 on the 2024 season. Let us begin with the scoring this evening. It would start in the first. The Wild Things got a 3-run homer for Caleb McNeely, his 8th to match the league lead, and he now leads the league in runs batted in with 35. Another 3-hit night in the first one, or 2-hit night, and the first one was the 3-run shot to make it 3-0 Washington. And 0-2 to McNeely, in the air to left and cranked back the left fielder Simmons to the wall. This ball is gone. Caleb McNeely has his 8th home run of the year, another 3 RBI night in just one plate appearance. And the Wild Things strike first against Cook, and the Boomers early again with a 3-spot on the long ball by McNeely. In the bottom of the first inning, Schaumburg got a 2-run homer by Christian Fedko and then scored 4 in the bottom of the third to take a 6-3 lead. Chase Dawson an RBI double, Aaron Simmons a 2-run triple, and a sacrifice fly by Tyler DePreter-Johnson, all against the Washington starter Dario Frigio. He'll end up with the win, but hold on. In the top of the fourth inning, Washington got 2 back to make it a 6-5 game. 2-run homer by Robert Chayka, his 2nd home run of the year. RBI 16 and 17 for him, and that made it a 1-run game. A line drive well hit out to left, ranging back the left fielder Fedko. He looks up. This is off the scoreboard. Got out in a hurry. Robert Chayka has his 2nd home run of the season as he rounds the bases. The 2-run shot pulls the Wild Things back within 1. 16th and 17th RBI of the year for Chayka on a 3-1 pitch from Cook. In the top of the 5th inning, Washington tied the game on an RBI ground out by Carson Clowers that plated Wagner Lagrange with the bases loaded and 1 out. It was a bases loaded, nobody out threat, but Washington got 1. Turns out really all they needed in this game. That tied the game at 6 apiece. 2-2. Ground ball, tough play. Third baseman Fedko on to first and in time there, but a run scores and the game is tied. And then in the top of the 6th inning, after Dario Frigio completed 5 innings of 8 hit, 6-run ball, 3 walks, no strikeouts, and he gets the win to go to 4-2. The Wild Things got the lead to give Frigio being the pitcher of the record, with Wagner Lagrange's RBI single in the top of the 6th that played at Ethan Wilder, who had reached on his 2nd single of the day. Wilder reached 4 times tonight. That made it a 7-6 Washington lead in the bottom of the 9th out east. 1-1, line drive center field. That is down for a hit in front of Dawson. Wilder will be waved around third. Here comes the throw toward home. It bounces at the mound, will allow Wilder to score, and Washington has the lead. And that's where we finish tonight. Frankie Giuliano was scoreless 6th inning. 1-2 from Giuliano again, and called strike 3, top of the zone. Giuliano gets a strikeout to work a scoreless 6th inning. Hunter Stevens scoreless 7th and 8th innings with 4 strikeouts, 7-1. 3-2 cut and a miss. Gary down on strikes to Stevens for the first out of the 7th as he gets the fastball by him. Here's the pause by Stevens, the 1-2 to Fitzgerald. Swing and a miss. The fastball elevated and by him. Third strikeout for Stevens, 1 away in the 8th. Base representing the tying run in the 8th. The pitch, fastball called strike 3. Prater down on strikes fourth strikeout for Steven. And Kyungju Kim in the ninth, a 1-2-3 frame along with a strikeout to get the save. Kim's wind the first. In the air and should do it. The third baseman, Derek Gellos, crossing into foul ground, makes the catch. Ball game. The Washington Wild Things have taken the first two against the Schaumburg Boomers in a little bow. Dario Frigio is the winner. He goes to 4-2. The loser is Christian Lopez, falls to 2-2, and the save, Kyungju Kim, his ninth. Washington gets 7 runs on 14 hits, no errors, and 9 left on base. Schaumburg 6 runs on 9 hits, an error, and 5 left aboard. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. Played in front of an announced attendance tonight of 5,550, 5550 here at Wintrust Field as the Boomers drop to 19-12. Washington advances to 22-9 on the 2024 campaign. The finale of the series is scheduled for tomorrow here at Wintrust Field, a 2 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Central Time first pitch between these two teams. Left-hander Kobe Foster will try and start the Wild Things off to what could be a sweep-clinching victory tomorrow on the road. He is 4-0 with a 2.02 earned run average. He'll oppose left-hander Jacob Smith. For the Schaumburg Boomers is 0-1 with a 2.04 ERA on the campaign. Foster versus Smith, Washington versus Schaumburg to conclude a 6-game, week-long road trip for the Washington Wild Things. The Wild Things a winner tonight. After a winner last night, 9-6, they win 7-6 this evening and take the middle game of the series with the Schaumburg Boomers. One more glance around the Frontier League before we finish up tonight on our post-game show. All of the games are now final. Ottawa beats New Jersey 4-3. Trois-Rivières over Tri-City 7-5. Joliet knocks off New York 4-3. Sussex County snaps an 8-game skid with an 8-3 victory over the Evansville Otters. Lake Erie has won again, beats the Florence Yalls 7-5. The Quebec Capitals with a 12-4 win over New England, and the Windy City Thunderbolts even the series in Sauget with a 3-1 victory over the Gateway Grizzlies. Final score once again tonight, Washington 7, Schaumburg 6. You've been searing it on the Wild Things Baseball Network. We bid you a pleasant adieu. We'll talk to you on the flip side from Schaumburg and Wintrust Field. Kyle Dawson saying thanks for tuning in. Thanks for searing it. You've served it. You've done it all on the Wild Things Baseball Network. Good night.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.